You see, I can't make you feel it real. I can't. There is no way possible on heaven or earth that I can make you feel it real. I can imagine celebrating your success. I can imagine how I'd feel seeing your smile, reading your email, asking, can I share this? I love sharing success stories. By the way, you are listening to the Neville Goddard podcast. My name is Mr. 2020. It is the 17th of October, 7:24 a.m. The birds are going crazy back there. And we're going to have a lot of fun because I can't make you. I can't make you smile. I can't make you have fun. I can't argue with you. Well, I could. But what would be the point? Because there's this state that we could simply call argument, where people make up an argument, where people are the argument, where people feel right, where people feel wronged all the time. And they feel other people are wrong because they don't agree. And I got to tell you, this whole thing of making people do stuff, I can't make you feel it real. I have no interest in making you feel it real. I have this massive interest in celebrating your success stories. And here's what happens. People send me their success stories. Because you can accept or reject any state. Neville Goddard says, this is where free will begins, this is where free will ends. You can accept or reject any state. And then your state takes care of everything else. I accepted the state of happy living teacher doing a podcast. That's an identity followed by an activity. It's pretty easy when you do it that way. This is, by the way, statestacking.com. I can't make you buy it. I can invite you to it, though. Meanwhile, I have an identity that I imagine up that leads to an activity that I do. And when I imagine in that specific way, like we explore in statestacking.com, this stuff's really easy. It really is. And it doesn't involve even me making me do anything. You getting some gold there? See, some folks get stuck forever with procrastination and motivation. And they say, all I do is procrastinate. I need to learn how to motivate myself. And I call bullshit on that. I am not a motivated kind of guy. And I also find that I generally don't procrastinate because what I do is I surrender to a state. I surrender to an identity that leads to an activity. Statestacking.com. I gotta tell you, this is good shit. Because I can't make you do anything, and you can't make you do anything. And we live in a culture that worships make you. We live in a culture that adores making up arguments and trying to make other people into bad guys, making themselves good guys, and making things happen. Maybe you've noticed there's a much more elegant way. You can't make someone love you. You can't make someone kiss you. You can't make someone actually agree with you. You can badger them to the point where they, just shut up. I agree. Go away. Okay, I get it. Enough already. See, what are you giving life to? Are you giving life to struggle, or are you giving life to success? Are you giving life to an identity that leads to an activity? By the way, if I can say that in 10 seconds, what's the rest of state stacking about? Right? It's a lot bigger than a 10-second pack, I can tell you that. Go give it a look. But if you can imagine up an identity that leads to an activity the way that we do, you're going to find this is really easy, that you won't have procrastination, you will feel alive, you will have success. And you won't be doing dumb shit. You ever just feel like you're doing dumb shit, or this is a struggle, or this is dumb? If it is, it's because you're not doing what we do. You're not doing what Neville taught. So if this is making sense to you, if you go, I resonate with that guy. Yeah, I get he's not the typical guy. He's sharing the stuff that moved him around the world, that has him be happily married. I met Victoria 13 years ago this month. You think this stuff works? Right? Since then, I've moved around the world. We've built this lovely business. We've gardened this garden. And God, I just love that woman. So if this resonates with you, statestacking.com. It's just a tiny little write-up and a cool little pack. It is absolutely transformative. Dive in, dive deeper, have fun. My name is Mr. 2020. I want to thank you for listening today. If you want to just take one little bit from today, imagine up an identity that leads to an activity. That's the 10-second version. There's a lot more there. But if you begin there, here's the problem I have telling you this. A lot of people think they're beginning there. And state stacking came from 15 years or more of me dealing with people who thought they were doing that. And then we discovered how to teach them that what they're actually doing. Help them notice what they're actually doing so they can actually do what actually works. Think about that. Because a lot of people tell me, I'm already doing that. Well, if you're already doing that, you'd be already getting the results, wouldn't you? That's the difference, gang. Let's dive deeper. Let's soar higher. And now for fun. Remember, I can't make you, right, feel it real. I can't make you do sessions. I can't make you smile. I can't make you, but I can invite you. You can accept the blessings because I'm imagining sharing your success stories. And I don't even know who you are often. But I imagine sharing success stories and then the emails come in. I love the new house one from the other day. That was awesome. Then Richards. Ooh, good shit. Let us go into the silence. All right, so I can't make you feel it real. I can't make you buy state stacking. I don't want to make you. I invite you to. I can't even make me do a podcast. I can't make me do nothing. But I find myself doing all kinds of delightful things every day. Because when you get what feel it real really is and what it really does and how it really works, you get how real you are. Instead of being a reaction to the world, you discover how real you are. Consciousness is the only reality. You are the love, the wisdom, the power of God. Have a lovely day. My name is Mr. 2020, and today I celebrate you listening. Have a lovely day. Share the show. Why not? You never know who you might offend. I mean, help. Think about it. Have a lovely day. See ya.